institutional where I was going with that. So no hospitals ran by American. Most of the doctors are international. I just got locked up on domestic battery and I went in jail and it was all Nigerian, sure.
That's how to speak, but like what I don't know why you're putting it.
Okay, is information shared?
فمن خاف من موص جنفا أو إثما فأصلح بينهم فلا إثم عليه إن الله غفور.
Like assuming physicalism, there's like a reductionistic story about the content.
I got you. I'm just make it quick, bro. Is information shared in mental state?
What do you mean by information?
When you say you know things, you're saying that you've related to some kind of object, and there is a relation to this object, which you're saying is in your knowledge. That relation in some way reflects the state of affairs of that object. That's in respect to its content, right?
Yeah, that's what I just told you, and you got into it and brought it out.
Okay, so that content is identical, right?
States in the same content.
Okay, so those two distinct mental states share content, right?
Yeah, in some sense.
Okay, so the content in the mental states are the same. That means they are identical. This means that the content by necessity. Okay, so then they're not the same.
Right. Well, they're distinct mental states, but they both take us to the same.
So the
content.
The same.
Just hold on.
So the content.
Hold on. Operation. So if we have two distinct mental states, the mental states aren't the same, but they take as the same object of representation, right?
Okay, so they
have the same object of representation. They're two distinct mental states.
Is the information in each mental state the same?
All right, now you're just using like what's the defined information?
Is the content the same?
Yeah. So they both have the same object. They both have the same object of representation.
Okay. And that is such a content in their mind. When you say there's a reflection of the object in your mind, referring to the content of that thing.
Yeah, in the sense.
Okay. Is that content identical to the same content in another mental state?
In the sense that they both have the same object they're representing it.
I'm speaking epistemically. Is there shared identity?
No, you're not speaking epistemically. You've been talking
Yes, I'm talking about the person's judgment of reality.
No, you're not.
That's epistemic. I said that in the beginning.
I'm talking about representational content that's an object.
That's a judgment of reality.
No, it's an epistemic notion, or an object notion, my guy. It's not epistemic.
Okay. When I say so-and-so is true, is that pertaining to my epistemology?
No.
If I say I know so-and-so, is that pertaining to my epistemology?
You say you know, yeah.
Okay. So I'm talking about the things you know. Is what you know the same as
you only introduce knowledge now.
Okay. Is what you know the same as what another person knows?
There could be the same object of knowledge, yeah.
Okay. And obviously your knowledge is distinct from the object itself, but has some kind of shared identity with the object, right?
I don't know what you mean by shared identity. There's the same, so the object.
Same means identical.
Look, just stop, right? The problem is that you're going. Stop. The problem with this is that you're going way too fast. And you're making all kinds of slipshod, like proclamations, right? So, like, look, the object of knowledge, right, would be the same, and that object will be identical in itself, like everything else, right? Like, there's not another sense in which the two mental states are in.
Okay, so there's the object, there's the subject, and there's the relation between the subject and the object. Is the relation identical to either the subject or the object, or is it a distinct thing?
Yeah, it's a distinct thing.
Okay, so does the content exist in the relation?
No, the content is the object.
Okay, so you do not relate any content from the object in the relation.
What the fuck? That is just gibberish.
We are speaking in respect to the relation. There is either the content of the rock in the relation or not the content of the rock. If the content of the rock is not in the relation, then it does not go to the subject.
Because obviously, so if you have,
subject, therefore it's in the
no,
relation.
but look, if you have a relationship of knowledge between a subject and object, right? The object is going to be one of the related, right?
What was it related again?
The things that make up a relation.
Wait. The things. Oh, the subject and the object are the related, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your point?
My point was that you were trying to say, like, oh, the relation is somehow distinct from the object, or what, I don't know. You're saying some confused stuff. I was just pointing out to you that the object is one of the relata in the relation.
If it's possible, Caden, I think you're more ADHD than I am.
Dude, you have no idea.
I feel you every time you say it. What was I talking
Give me
about?
a second. My phone's about to die.
I feel you every time you say that. I'm like, damn, bro, I know what you mean.
Dude, dude, I smoke so much, bro. So, like, the fact that I get distracted.
Shit, hell, what's up with that, man?
It's, hey, bro, it's just, everyone got their own struggle, bro. So,
Yeah, maybe it's just some weak stuff, man. You need to get some real stuff.
no. Hey, this actually, when I'm not smoking, I focus worse. Like, I get distracted way more easily.
Some
But
really
then I my own worse.
Alright, continue. So, you have.
Oh shit, we're done with that.
Just a bunch of confused concepts.
Well, I'll just lay out the whole argument. If it clicks, it clicks. It doesn't. The point is, when you say content is the same, that means it's identical in some sense. In some sense, there's a shared identity. Okay? And when you say there's something which is the same in mental states, keep in mind, you're speaking both of the ascertaining of the object in the mind and also the relation that leads to the actual ascertaining. That means the content is in the object, goes from the object to the relation, and from the relation to the subject. Meaning that content has to be in the object, in the subject, and in the relation, yet has to be the same in all three. Therefore, you cannot reduce it to the subject, object, or relation. It's a shared identity, a foundational principle.
You're just gibbering.
That means it can't be physical. It's an immaterial
No.
principle uniting the three.
That was much gibberish.
I don't know if you're laughing because you don't understand. But if you
Laughing
don't
because you're
understand,
just gibbering. Like, you don't even know what you're saying.
The relation
I know.
and the object.
I'm sure I don't understand what he's saying here. So, yeah, can you guys explain it?
Okay. It's content shared. I'll tell you.
Nobody understands what he's saying.
Okay. Let me speak. Let me speak to understand something. When you say something, what? Do you think mental states share content or share information?
Oh my God, we already did this. So
I'm asking you. I'm seeing if you understand.
What is why do you keep using this vague ass information?
The content, bro. I already told you.
So the way in which the content is the same is that they could both have the same object of representation.
Right, and that's.
But there's not another sense in which there's not. Just hold on. There's not another sense in which the content.
Okay, is that content the same in the relation also? Is that content the same in the relation also?
No, absolutely.
That's what you lose.
So
Your relation
that
relates
which you know is different. That which you know is different than what you know. That's a contradiction. You just contradicted yourself. You just said, I just asked you, is the content in the relation the same as the content when it reaches the subject? You said no.
The reason I'm stopping you is because that statement is ambiguous.
What is ambiguous? How is ambiguous?
Okay, so when you say is the content of the relationship the same, right? The content of the relationship is the same in the sense that they both have the same they both have the same object of representation. That's the only sense in which.
So then there's a shared identity in the three things, right?
What does that even mean?
Do you know what it means to share something?
Yes.
Do you know what an identity is? Okay. I'll make it so simple. You are saying the content is not the same as the mental state because mental states are unshared. The content is not reducible to the relation because it's in the state, and the mental state is not reducible to the relation. The content is also in the object itself for it to go from the object to the relation to the subject. And it has to be the same content. What the fuck is
Piper, shut the fuck down! I'm gonna blow his shit.
Yeah, he's gonna blow his stem. Look, I mean, the confusing thing is that you're like going around in a circle about content and identity, and you don't even realize that like the issues that you're butting up on are issues about whether content is internal or external. Like, are you
It doesn't matter.
No, of course it matters.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Okay. If you say the content is external, then that reduces your position to a position which knows nothing. Okay. But obviously the content is
for that.
The content is the content which is relating to truth. You are saying this content is only external and not internal to you. Therefore, if relating to okay, then it has to be both.
Okay, so the issue with content externalism versus internalism is okay.
Wait a minute, what did he say anything about externalism and internalism?
Well, I'm saying he's butting up against those issues without knowing it, right?
I
so
do.
I'm surprised that you haven't died as a result of your own confusion. But anyway, so